All right, welcome in everybody. We're live here again from Redwater High School, here for our second matchup of the night. We saw the Hooks Lady Hornets take down the Redwater Lady Dragons, but now we got the boys. Fun little matchup. Zach Doty along with Morgan Smith.
Yep.
Fun little matchup here between the second and third ranked teams in district. Going to start off with the introduction of the Hooks Hornets. Fabian Grigsby going to be the first starter announced. Next we'll see Jamarion Smith. Both teams coming in with pretty similar records. Romeo Minner next for the Hooks Hornets. Hooks Hornets with a couple more wins in district and overall, 4-1 on the road. Redwater 5-3 at home. Hooks averaging just above 57. Redwater averaging about 54.
Should we see a fast-paced game tonight? It's going to be interesting to see how the referees call this game. If they're calling every foul, I think that favors Redwater. If they're going to let them play super fast and just let them play, I think that's probably favors Hooks.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Hooks has always been a fast-paced team, and now after seeing this roster from Hooks, we go over to
my cousin, Kason Levitt.
Kason Levitt, senior, coming in. We're going to see Marquez, senior, coming in.
I know those guys are
score.
Really good friends as well.
Got the Bulls intro going for them.
I thought that sounded familiar. No, they do not have the Bulls intro.
Heck yeah, Carson Wheat, Jr., number 10.
Hey, you might not need a band if you got the Bulls intro.
Number 11, Gavin Carroll. Been quarterback there for a couple years at Redwater. Pretty good athlete. And then number 12, junior Caden McLean. Closing it out for the Dragons.
Shout out to Donovan Brown on the camera skills right there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cut it over to the roster for the Redwater Dragons, again sponsored by Red River Credit Union. Thank you to Red River Credit Union for coming on. We appreciate them and stepping up and helping us out for this community. So we're out here in Redwater tonight, second matchup of the doubleheader. We want to thank our game sponsors that have made this possible. Asa Diana Jones, Black Financial Group, Kinder Elite Academy, Kelly M. Eves Remax Preferred, and Exit 208 Trophies and Awards. Thank you to these game sponsors for making this possible and supporting the local athletes.
All right, we got Marquez on the jump.
And Marquez and Caden Lichty set for a fun one here a couple years ago in Redwater.
Man, Marquez got up on that. Gavin comes down with it. Caden McLean's going to bring it up. A lot more ball rotation already, I'm seeing. Let's see, it's going to stay with Redwater.
Tried to knock it loose there from Gavin Carroll.
Carson Wheat's going to do the inbound here. It's going to go out to Gavin. Screen there by Kason and give it back. A lot of ball rotation. Nice looking shot. Couldn't get it to go. Quez comes away with the rebound. Big time block, but he does get a foul call there. That one's going to be on Lichty. Quez going to the line for the first points of this game for either team.
All right, so first trip to the free throw line. Only 20 seconds in, and we did get those free throws. Let's see how much of a factor that'll play in today's game.
First one's good.
We saw a fun one between the JV boys. Hoping to see pretty much the same thing here in this one between the senior boys. Boys gets both.
Redwater's running. Looks like a. We'll refer to next possession and see exactly what they're running. I don't think they're running what I thought they were.
Looks like they're just in man.
It looks like they are in man. It looked like they were at 3-2 to start, but Fabian Grigsby.
Yeah, pretty pull up by Fabian.
Yep. Gonna have to contain him tonight. Man, to the rack. On the floor. You got to throw that ball up and act like you're shooting. I agree with the call on the floor, but, man, if he would have just thrown it up at the rim, he'd be at the line right now. Oh, man.
Good steal by Jamarion Smith.
Smith with the finish.
Coast to coast.
Lost his dribble right there. See, Boogie Johnson is here. Good to see him.
Sure.
Tyson Levitt gives it off to Quest for the give and go. Calling for the screen. It goes the other way. Gonna dish it out. And be out of bounds.
Hamilton just trying to find Smith there underneath. Pass goes a little long and goes out of bounds.
So they're guarding Marquez full court.
Hey, 1,000-point score.
I like that. I like that call right there.
1,000-point score, probably the best athlete on the court.
I'd deny him the ball the entire game. They let him have it after half court. Wheat all the way. He's going to the line. Couldn't finish. That's a quick move. I like that.
Wheat is fast. Already just a couple minutes into this game, he is so quick in getting under the basket. That one where he didn't put it up, he got the foul call. This time he does. He'll take a trip to the line.
First one's good.
Wheat, a junior. Only, well, 1 to 2 juniors on the team. The second one.
Redwater's 100% from the free throw line. 4 of their 6 points coming at the line. And they would be very advantageous for them to get Hooks into foul trouble quick. Keep attacking the rim. Get some of these guys in foul trouble. Oh, man, that was nice. Couldn't finish, but putbacks on money. B. Haynes, first points of the night. Tie ball game.
Great move there by Trent. Pretty move there by Fabian. Just not able to get it to go. Called Cooper over there.
West couldn't finish. Got his own rebound, but lost it. Man, big time numbers. 4 on 2 here. I don't know if I like that foul call right there, but he may have got a little wrist. I was in bad position, but foul call on Wheat, and Romeo Minner is going to be going to the line.
I think whenever Fabian ends up grabbing the ball on that side, getting those steals and trying to push it up the court, it's just really hard to stop his speed. And those guys are kind of catching up to him, and he's able to find people behind him. That time it was Romeo.
Wheat made eye contact with me midair and just gave me a face like I can't believe they called a foul on me. Second one good.
All right, so Hooks.
If you're watching the stream, please share.
Out of bounds.
Every possession's going to matter in this game. Redwater's got to play fast. They got to play smart, but can't just throw the ball away. Romeo's got Case and Levitt on an island there. No finish. Man. They're letting them play. I'll say that. Okay.
So it looks like they're going to call a foul for a trip, I guess, on Jamarion Jackson.
And Coach Jackson said, if you're going to call that, let's call a foul down here in the paint. And I can agree, hey, anytime you go up down here and the paint's loaded, there you can call a foul. But at the same point, one team can't just push the other around. I mean, so I like the no calls down there. Nothing was egregious. Let them play. See, the Falcon Lady Panthers basketball is watching. We'll be seeing y'all next Friday. Well, Friday after next.
In between games, we were looking at that score, 96-9 tonight by the senior girls.
He actually wasn't backcourt right there. Had a good angle of that. They're going to come away with the steal.
Fabian to jam. Marquez.
Fabian with the finish. 96-9?
Yes.
My God.
96-9.
I guess they didn't come out of the press either.
Hey, they got 20 girls on the bench, too.
Yeah. Whoa, okay, that's going to be a foul right there. And a tech.
On Romeo. That's something that Romeo's got to take control of.
He plays with a lot of emotion, but yeah, I mean, that was uncalled for foul in my opinion. Like, why foul right there? I mean, you just pushed him. And then whatever happened to get the tech.
But, I mean, that's a tone setter, though. They're not going to put up with much. Romeo looks over here to the hook student section.
You know, the worst foul in basketball to me is when, and I'm not saying he made a bad play. I'm just saying when you make a bad play and you turn around out of frustration and foul. In my opinion, that is the worst play in basketball. I don't know why he fouled him right there. There was no reason to foul him over there.
Just emotions kind of get the best of him sometimes and don't necessarily think about situations. So, Wheat steps to the free throw line for the tech shots.
First one's good. They're still perfect at the line. All of his points have came at the line. It's 5 free throws for Redwater so far. Like the camera shot our guys got down there might make the shooters a little nervous, but it's going on at both ends. It doesn't make Wheat nervous.
Hey, ice in his veins.
Okay. He's still got 2 more shots. So those were for 1 and 1, I guess. And then he's got the technical foul shots here, and they will keep the ball. Wow. Okay.
That's a huge swing.
Yeah. Oh, we were hyping him up too much.
Got him out of his rhythm, thinking about that third shot too much.
Fourth shot goes go.
Tie ball game. Redwater cheer is here, though.
Yep.
They're trying to fire up this squad, fire up that student section over there. Fight the Dragons to a win.
Kobe Johnson's in the game. Jason Levitt's taking a break. Oh, that was nice. Couldn't get it to go, but it was nice. Fabian's going to push it.
Good rebound by Caden Lichty, up and good.
His first points of the night. Man, they're giving full court pressure on Wheat here. They out of the charge.
And Coach Jackson is fired up over on his bench. He came over and told us that this is going to be a tough game. And they're coming out playing tough from the get-go. Fabian setting up the offense. Double screen.
Good block there. Good block. They're going to push it. Oh, that would have been nice if he could have finished. Got to go up there. No foul call. Couldn't get it to go. Attack the rim at the other end.
Rebound, Caden Lichty.
Man, he shows up in the paint at the perfect time.
Heck yeah.
Gavin Carell's going to bring it down. 13-9 ball game. 2:45 left to go in the quarter. He loses it.
Oh,
and Lichty gets on the ground. Big man getting on the ground. Timeout. Oh, he got it. Man, what a heads-up call by that Redwater coach. What a heads-up call by that Redwater coach. Hey, that stuff right there gets overlooked. Great job, Coach Reeves. I like that timeout call. Even Coach Jackson was like, oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
Hey, but shout out to Lichty getting on the ground for that one. We got sponsorship. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We're good. These sponsors are happy to see Caden Lichty, too. I mean, Asa Diana Joe's, shout out to them. Black Financial Group, Kinder Elite Academy, Kelly M. Eves, Remax Preferred, and Exit 208 trophies and awards. Thank you guys for sponsoring this game. I mean, Caden Lichty, that sequence of events front by him
yeah, man,
was incredible. I mean, two huge rebounds on this end, back-to-back finishes, diving on the body, putting himself on the line over there.
Yeah.
I mean, just a super impressive show of events by Caden Lichty.
If he happens to have his phone in his pocket and broke it, he can take it to Phone Pros tomorrow and get it fixed.
Heck yeah.
You got to bet. Hey, this time, if every year they're doing your battery dirty with Apple is, bring it up to Phone Pros. We can replace it, put a new one in. You got a broke screen, come see us. Talking to my man Brandon Loris up there. Kaysen Levitt's back in the game. I played Kaysen in a one-on-one a few years ago, and he doesn't want to talk about it anymore. I played the old man game on him, though. I just backed him down every time. Played make and take it. Didn't miss my layups. I ain't going to say what the final score was, but I don't want to embarrass him. Man. Marquez Jones. And, man, that's the second foul on Lichty, and that's exactly what they need to be doing, attacking the rim. Lichty's about to have to grab a seat here. It's like he can't believe he's having to come out. But, hey, you don't get a player like that into foul trouble if you don't attack him.
And, I mean, watching Marquez play, it feels like he's, like, about to slip every time that he's running. But he's just running so fast, and, like, his body can't even catch up with him, so he's running so fast. And he's running hard, too. I mean, he's putting it all on the line. Good play, Dan Smith.
He's just, I mean, Smith was attacking the rim so fast. It was like, you got to call a foul there, but, I mean, he was like, I'm coming. Y'all can either get out of the way or whatever you want to do, but here I come. First one's no good. Second one's no good.
Just hooks his way. Goes off Gavin. Pretty bounce pass under jam.
He wasn't expecting it. He wasn't expecting it to be that open.
Pretty nonetheless. Sends that Hornet lead. He's doing a good job of McClain. Jan Mary on Smith with a steal.
He's got 2 steals on the night that he's converted, one for a layup, one for a huge dunk, and that's the kind of play right there to get your team hyped. He had that look in his eye when he was coming down here.
Yeah.
Defender knew it too. He's like, I'm not even going to contest this.
One-on-one, it was tough for him not to. All right, the Dragons are in the bonus though now. So Marquez will step up to the line.
Motion's no good. I just got a text in Longview. We got a buzzer beater coming.
Uh-oh. Shout out to Lady Lobos. The Lady Lobos have been pretty spectacular from what I've heard.
I hadn't been keeping up, unfortunately. I should be, but man, I got so much going on.
Only a couple losses, I believe, on the season. They're doing good. Looking to make their name known.
They're in just a terrible district. I mean, like, I don't mean the things like they have to drive to Dallas just to play a district game every week.
Yeah, those Rockwall and those Forney teams.
All right, we're going to get Gavin for a call there.
You get a little bit of relief, though, with Tyler Legacy. That's about it.
Yeah. Man, I hate to say this. I'd hate to be a coach in that district.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
All right. Trent Haynes will take the trip to the line. Freshman forward.
I'll switch over to this Longview game, see what's about to happen. Postman's good.
18 now for the Hornets.
Well, it's over, so whatever happened, it happened quick.
Haynes will check out for number 4, Holden Boutros. Oh, Fabian.
Hooks is turning up the pressure here. They're trying to force Redwater to make a mistake. Three-pointer up! Oh, man, I thought that was going.
Rebound by the Hornets. Drive back the other way.
This does not feel like a 1911 game. Fabian goes to the rim. And one!
Shout out Holden Boutros. Fresh off the bench. It comes in and makes an incredible and one.
You know, Hooks this year, they've been known for starting off extremely slow. Can't say that tonight.
Converts it.
Mason breaks the press, gets it out.
Demarion Smith. Coach Bowles had to get out of the way of that one.
Got to use the pump fake on that one, JJ. Got it to go. Good finish there by McLean.
Damn.
And it feels like Hooks is getting every rebound. We get Quez for a foul call there.
I got to say he pushed. How many is that for Quez now?
Well,
2 or 3?
it's hard when he gets on the other side of the court, so I don't really know. I have his first, but I know that's not his first.
Second for sure. We're not even out of the first quarter yet.
If you're watching, please share the stream. Watch on YouTube, please subscribe.
Quez makes the first one. Or excuse me, that was Hooks that made that shot. 1 to 3 now after that free throw by Demarion Smith.
Both to go. It's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. And a huge dunk. Oh, Casey gets ripped right there. And finished.
Good job there by Holden Boutros.
Kobe Johnson. Sorry, not Kobe Johnson.
Holden Boutros.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Man, you know, that looked really good until it hit the roof.
Our angle was pretty, though. Like, it looked like it had a chance.
Wow, like, man, that thing's going in, and then it hit the light.
All right, well, that's 1 quarter down. It's a fun one so far. Score does not reflect how close this game has been. We're going to take a quick break and be back with second quarter action right after this from Red River Credit Union.
Yay! We're so excited you decided to become a member.
Thanks. I didn't think it would be this easy.
I know. We've opened up memberships so even more people can take advantage of our amazing services.
Are you gonna clean this up?
Become a new member and take advantage of all RRCU can offer. Experience the credit union difference anytime, anywhere.
No, seriously, are you gonna clean this up?
Do you RRCU?
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you again to Red River Credit Union, doing sports the credit union way.
Jamarian Smith leads all scorers with 6 points. There are 7 scorers for Hooks, 3 for Redwater. Marquez Jones leads all scorers with 6 points. Carson Wheat with 5. All 5 of his points have came from the free throw line. Ken McLean adds on a couple more.
See a beautiful shot on your screen. Coach David Reeves coaching up his guys, getting them back in this fight, knowing that they're not out of this. They still got a long way to go. We got 24 minutes more.
Yeah, you know, I would assume, hey, we got to take care of the ball. I would maybe even try to slow this game down a little bit. Make every possession count. Let's don't turn the ball over. Put 2 guys at half court to outlet 2. and then let Hooks. I mean, they're going to play fast. They're going to attack the rim. But when you have the ball, take the ball. If it takes you a minute to get a layup, figure it out.
Yeah, I think.
But if they let this go much further, if this continues like it's going, that game plan is going to be out of the window.
Yeah, I think that just plays into Hornets' favor too much, that fast pace. They love playing the fast-paced game.
That's what I mean. I would just try to, man, they just are not getting any offensive rebounds or any defensive rebounds. I mean, it's just Hooks. Look at it's continuous offensive
Cooper
rebound
Jackson
after
for
offensive
three.
rebound. I mean, there's been 5. All right, Redwater finally got it here. I was going to take it. Fabian's going to come down the wide open layup. It's going to be 28-13. Be a foul on Cooper.
On the other side, Cade McLean. Couple free throws.
First one's good. It's his 3rd point of the night.
One of those other juniors that we were talking about.
Second one goes.
That'd be one-on-one.
Cooper. Jackson.
It was awkward looking, but it went in.
Yep. I thought that was going to be thrown away. God, Fabian's fast.
Beautiful floater.
4th point of the quarter, 8th point of the night. Casey Levitt's going to bring it down. He's going to attack the rim. Couldn't get it to go.
That's Gavin over it.
Man, the score's 32-15, but I'm telling y'all, the reason the score is 32-15, I don't keep up with rebounds, but if I was, I would bet you Hooks has, God,
Ooh,
7 to 8 rebounds to every one Redwater has.
Pretty inbound there to Marquez.
8 point on the night for Marquez.
And Hooks did lose a lot of size after that turnover from last season, but this team just has a lot of heart and a lot of fight, and they're able to fight inside to get those rebounds. Go out of bounds on Hooks.
I thought he pointed, giving the ball to Hooks. I think everybody knew he messed up. We're just all going to let it slide. All right.
Jan was trying to take a charge there.
We have 6 points on the night from McLean. 4-0 run for the Dragons.
Jan for 3.
Got it to go. 5th point of the night.
That's what he does best. He's a great shooter. He's gotten a little cold at some points this season, but whenever he gets hot, he's hot.
With the travel call. He got a little out of control there.
Get a sub. Holden Boutros and Kayvon Steiger coming in for the Hornets.
Boutros with 5 in the first quarter.
Beautiful and 1. Again, Fabian running the offense. Steiger, pump fake. Good rebound by Wheat. Super athletic kid, my goodness.
I wonder if he plays football. He's super quick.
Quick, got hops. I mean, he's all over the place.
Leonard gets blocked. Wants a foul, doesn't get it. Trent Haynes, 6 points on the night, first of the quarter.
Haynes getting it done on both ends there. I mean, just a beautiful job. That block and then fighting with it. Shout out to McLean, though, for fighting with that play, not giving up. He got the steal over there, but Hornets ended up getting it, finding it back into Haynes. And
no slow start for the Hornets tonight.
Absolutely not. Again, we want to take this time.
I want to give a shout out to the referee group tonight. I think we're calling a good game. Sorry, go ahead.
Giving shout outs, give shout outs to our game sponsors, Asa Diana Joe's. Game sponsored by Black Financial Group, the Kinder Elite Academy, Kelly M. Eves Remax Preferred, and Exit 208 Trophies and Awards.
Is it a pull up, Katie? I thought it was a Katie. How do you say it?
I don't know.
I don't think you're saying it right.
I don't think I am either. I tried to look it up earlier, and I definitely feel like I'm.
Listen, I don't spend. I quit gambling years ago, so I don't really go to Louisiana. But it sounds like it's some Cajun food, and I need to go over there and check it out. I like Cajun food for sure. I'm gonna get with Buddy. I'm gonna do that next time I'm in town. I'm gonna do it.
My family loves the Cajun culture, and I think I'm definitely.
I didn't even eat crawfish last year. I was thinking about. Oh man, I didn't think he had the length right there for that, but Jay Smith said he can dunk. He's got long arms.
Proving you all kinds of wrong.
I know he's behind the basket, and that was nice. I thought he would have had to toss it over.
Bucket extends it to a 20-point lead now for the Hornets.
I cannot believe it's a 20-point ball game. It just doesn't feel like a 20-point ball game.
It's just the things like that. I mean, sloppy turnover.
Like, I don't feel like Redwater's playing a bad game. And then you look up and it's a 20-point ball game in the second quarter. Like, if I just wasn't keeping score at all, I just don't feel like it would be a 20-point ball game.
Yeah.
But it's like, got to quit turning the ball over. And then the rebound disparity is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Body language is starting to go a little bit as well.
And this guy, Marion Smith, is taking a huge role. This is a pretty floater.
Another offensive rebound for Hooks.
Shout out Holden Boutros.
7 points on the night. Nice jump stop. I like that move. Let me see it again. Might have pulled that.
McLean.
Get it back into Gavin. Gavin's going to go up and get. I thought it got blocked. Quez comes down with it. We're going to call that an assist. 10 points on the night for Quez. Redwater's 1,000-point scorer.
And Quez has been really the only one getting those rebounds down inside as far as second chance points.
Yeah, he's the only one standing there. And if he jumps, there ain't too many people going to jump as high as him.
Jam off the front iron. Rebound
I almost feel like you have to just. Oh, he tried to draw the foul.
He was looking for the foul. Oh, Cooper Jackson.
Yeah, they're going to get a foul on Cooper.
Oh, man.
I almost feel like at this point, you might need to put 5 guys in the paint and just say, okay, go ahead and shoot.
Yeah.
Like, you can do whatever you want, but you're not getting another offensive rebound. That's not going to win you a basketball game, but.
We're seeing different guys than what we've seen in that LE game, though. Like, there's different guys stepping up. Holden Boutros has taken a big jump. Cooper Jackson is playing more minutes. I mean, Trent Haynes has come in and has done really well. I'm impressed with what we've seen so far. I know kind of that Romeo Minor tech early in the game kind of messed some things up.
That was a bad look, but, you know, Coach Jackson's a great coach, and I learned a lot from him during that state run he had. I mean, getting to be in the locker room a little bit and seeing behind the scenes. He's a great basketball mind, and it's one thing to like, oh, man, you can coach some NBA players, you can coach some at Duke and these great college players, but if you can get through to a group of 10 to 12 high school players, big shot right there.
Don't let them get hot.
Second three-pointer of the quarter, 8 points on the night. If you can get through to a group of high school kids and get them all on the same page and believing and doing what you want, I mean, it's pretty rare. And he's got a good thing going right now. He's building a program, and programs win.
And I think the biggest thing that he learned from that state championship run is having guys on the bench that you can rely on whenever your team gets in foul trouble. And that was something that they worked on a lot last year. Guys, Boogie and Keyshawn and those guys could get in foul trouble pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, you play hard, you play fast, that's going to happen. Hey, I was down at the state tournament. I was there early. And I remember when that Hitchcock team came through the little alleyways in the Alamo Dome and walked by them, and I thought, I hope they're not playing them. Mm-hmm. They look like some grown men. Like, I couldn't believe it. And, of course, they went on to win it, just a bad draw on their part. I think if they'd have played either of the other two teams, they would have won that game, but nobody was beating Hitchcock. But, yeah, a lot was learned and a great experience. The entire Hooks community was there for that game. It was a good time, man. Something I'll remember forever. I've only been to the state tournament twice, one with my dad in the 90s when Longview went, and then the Hooks went. Looking forward to going again. Hopefully there's not such a big gap in time.
I think it's always cool how the state championships are spaced out all across Texas.
I don't, man. I hate going to San Antonio. That is terrible. San Antonio, man. That is a long drive from Texarkana.
Well,
but I'll do it.
A lot of recent complaints about AT&T Stadium.
I knew you were going to bring that up. Listen, if they ever move the high school state championship games in football to the Alamo Dome, I'm going. I ain't going.
No,
I don't care who's. I'm not going. I do not want to go watch football. They're not going to have a single team from that area play for a state championship, and we're going to have to go watch Houston, Dallas, East Texas, and maybe one team north of Dallas play for a state championship. It's almost like goes against everything Texas high school football to play it in San Antonio.
It makes no sense. I get the people down in South and West Texas
they ain't gonna come.
Affected.
They can talk all that mess, but nobody's going to play it. Nobody played for it this year. Like, there's no point in having it down there. Have it in Dallas or Houston. You can go back and forth. Do not play a state championship game in the Alamo Dome. I don't have a say in it, but I don't like it. But if I did have a say in it, it's staying in Dallas forever. All right, second quarter's over. I just completely skipped over the first quarter, didn't I?
Yeah, the second quarter went by really fast compared to that first one.
Well, let me give you all some totals here. You got Cooper Jackson with 2 in the half. You got Fabian Grisby with 8. You have Jamae Smith with 8 and a highlight dunk that I'm sure we got that'll be out on game day later tonight or tomorrow. Boutros with 7. You have Jackson with 8. Mess up on that. Haynes with 6. Lickley with 4. You got Marquez with 10. Wheat with 9. McLean with 6. We'll take it to break.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit or Acura, or BMW, or Cadillac, or Infiniti, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Supercenter. In Texarkana, Mercedes-Benz of Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, The Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit Greg Orr.
Start your day with seamless transactions.
Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here. And we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
Tired of the annual hassle of hanging holiday lights? Or the recurring cost of paying someone else to do it? Forget those struggles and invest in the convenience and year-round beauty of Gemstone Lights. Permanent architectural and holiday lighting that you control. With Gemstone Lights, access over 1,000 pre-built patterns for festivities throughout the year. Easily alter them through our user-friendly app. When not in season, Gemstone Lights serve as stunning permanent architectural lighting, bringing a continual majestic touch to your home. Experience the magic of Gemstone Lights today. Available through Livewire Electrical Services, Texarkana's authorized Gemstone Lights dealer.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn Stevens, General Manager and Marketing Director for Local Habit Coffee Company. Local Habit exists to spark a revival of local communities and the beauty they inherently possess by bringing people together over exceptional third-wave coffee. We then want them to take the joy and good vibes they get from us out into their local town and go make something good happen.
One of our top priorities is providing exceptional customer service. We want to make sure our customers left better than when they came in.
Our customers should walk away thinking about how incredible their coffee was, how nice and genuine their barista was, and how inviting and comforting our space is.
Come by today and enjoy a hot cup of coffee with us.
Look, it makes me happy to walk in here and see 3 kids with cameras. 5 years ago, there was no kids with cameras around.
Yep.
So it's more exposure for the athletes, and in my opinion, makes these other kids, they're doing something they like and creating exposure for their fellow classmate. I'm all for it. Support it.
Klein gets the first free throw. Going to get a sub. See number 3, J.J. Vaughn. Check back in for Tyson Levitt.
Got Anna Haley here. She's goes to Texas High. She shoots the Texas A&M Aggies for game day. We have a credential down there, and she shoots all of those games for us. And she'll be going down there and starting off with, I'm going to call it Aggie TV. I'm not sure what it's called.
12th Man Productions.
12th Man Productions, and she made some great contacts over the season, and she'll be doing that. So, I mean, we look for kids in our community, and now you have to be a high achiever. We don't just let anybody do it. But, I felt confident sending her to A&M, and she's going to go to school there anyway. I felt it was a great opportunity. Her teacher, Clint Smith, thought it was a great opportunity as well, and worked out well for her. If you have a child looking for that kind of experience and willing to make a big commitment to it, have them holler at us. We have internships, and I think you're going to see someone like Anna working for ESPN, something like that down the road.
Yeah, talking to her in the break, she said that she's got an interview coming up with 12th Man Productions here in the next couple weeks, and is excited and looking forward to it. Talking with her about her creativity process and kind of what she enjoys in sports and how she's here tonight just because
she doesn't go to school here. She just
was
loves
bored.
it.
She was bored and she wanted to come and get some more experience.
I wish I'd have known she was coming. I'd probably hired her to do it for us.
I mean, and that's something to look at too, is her work ethic. I mean, you're bored on a Tuesday night. She said, I haven't done anything since the holiday break, so I thought I'd come and do something.
Yeah.
And expanding her portfolio, and she wanted to come out to a good atmosphere here tonight in Redwater.
Yeah, Clint Smith's program is second to none. I hope other programs in the area kind of mimic that.
Mm-hmm.
But I know, not everybody has the budget. But, man, he's had a lot of kids go on and do great things. Excited for it. But all back to Redwater TV. Does great work.
Yeah, absolutely.
They want to get off track on that. Shout out to Redwater TV.
Redwater TV, or Dragon TV, and Rabbit TV, and PG TV, LE TV. I mean, they're all.
And like 4 years ago, nobody was doing any of that. Aaron Whitehead at Atlanta with Rabbit TV, he was there the day we started Game Day.
Mm-hmm.
So he's went on to do great things, making an impact in kids' lives and giving them a career when they come out, or at least a skill to have a career if they choose to. 3-pointer for Steiger, his first of the night. Man, Quez looked nice. Didn't go.
Pretty float pass. Kind of keep it there for Steiger. Goes out of bounds, though.
I wish I had some Acadiana Joe's right. I'm just thinking I hadn't ate since like 11 this morning. I'm hungry. Trying to only eat once a day, but it's tough.
Got to make the long trip home and stop over there.
Who hit that one? I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Number 4.
Let's go,
Kobe
Kobe.
Johnson.
First points of the night.
For 3.
It's Redwater's 5th score.
All right. Jam pulling.
I'm surprised he didn't pull that one earlier. All right, so they're not, man, I'm telling you, Hooks didn't get in the amount of offensive rebounds they were in the first half, which I thought was the difference. 3-pointer up.
Haynes.
Man, I wonder if, like, the NBA really has played a role, and I'm not going to say ruined, but affected.
Dang.
Cooper Jackson, 5th point of the night. I remember 20 years ago, you couldn't shoot a 3-pointer unless it was as needed in situation.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, man, we see a lot of 3-pointers for no reason. It's just, hey, I got the ball, I'm going to jack it up.
Yeah.
And like it has no chance of going in. And I wonder, like, has the NBA played that big of a role on these kids? Because I'm seeing it, like, my kids are young. You want to coach your kids. I have kids in 1st and 2nd grade jacking up 3-pointers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you? You can't even throw the ball that far. This has 0 chance of going in. It has a better chance of bouncing on the ground and going in from there than it does you actually making it.
And it's that's the primary discussion of kind of how the NBA is kind of falling off here recently. Been a lot of discussion about that this year. Of kind of how
down 48% in 10 years.
Yeah, it's
I've never been like an avid NBA watcher. I love the game of basketball, but I'll tune in the playoffs or the fourth quarter. Nothing. If you watch the first 5 minutes of a game and the last 5 minutes of a game, they look completely different. They're playing in the last 5 minutes. The first one is just running around, jacking up. I mean, I bet you in these two games we've seen 30 to 50 three-pointers shot. Another point by. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, half of those were shot by AB.
Who scored that?
That was Jan Jackson, number 11.
Sorry.
Oh, McClain.
Got him to finish.
Jeez.
Came in a hurry there. But I do think it has affected. It's had to have affected the game. Like it.
Yeah.
Well, when we were growing up, like, oh man, you dunk the basketball, the big play, Like, it's the step-back three, I guess because everybody can't dunk a basketball, like the step-back three has became the highlight, let's say. And I don't know how I feel about it, but I don't have a say. It's just different.
Yeah, I mean, I used to love the NBA. I can't necessarily put, like, my finger on what necessarily is the drawback for me now, but.
I mean, what this wave of stars is done, and it's getting close. In the next 2 to 4 years, it's over. What does this next group look like,
Well, and a lot of people have said it's because we don't necessarily have American superstars. There's nobody that we can necessarily click with as far as the younger group goes.
I'm going to say a statement that I halfway believe, and I really believe the fall of ESPN, and what I mean by that, the viewership fall of ESPN, not showing sports. Like, I would wake up, there was no Stephen A. Smith talking for an hour. You literally went from game to game to game and watched highlights. Okay? I honestly believe somehow, some way, ESPN's downfall has hurt the NBA. Because you can't just get on there and watch that anymore. You got to get on your phone. Like, you don't watch them on TV anymore. Like, I don't have to watch them on TV anymore.
Yeah.
Great finish by Gavin. It'll be his 4th point of the quarter. Chance to make it 5.
And it feels like the accessibility of games has hurt things, but in both ways. Because, I mean, with streaming services and everything now, you can go and watch a game if you truly want to. But because it's available on a streaming service, they're not going to just publicize it everywhere because you can go watch it on the streaming service if you want to. And so it makes it tough. And
I just wish, they would just go back to highlights. Like that was wake up, eat your Captain Crunch. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Eating your Captain Crunch, seeing what happened last night, and it's just not that way anymore. So, like, I don't know your average NBA player. I know who the stars are, but when this group's gone, I don't know if I'm going to know the NBA stars by name like that. Like, I'm going to know who Wemby is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to know if you play for, I don't know, if you play for Indiana and you're a superstar, like, I'm probably not going to know much about you.
I think that's been some of my biggest problem too, is not knowing the rookies because they are in the G League, and the G League isn't publicized. If I know you from college, it's probably a different thing. But if I know you from college, you're either a one and done or you've been there for 5 years and you're not going to be a top 5 draft pick or anything necessarily crazy.
And then the Europeans coming over, which, hey, they can hoop.
Oh, yeah.
They can hoop, but it's just – we don't, like you said, we don't know them.
Some of our top 3 players in the league are European.
I miss, like, man, okay. Jump ball.
Wow.
No, he's going to override him there. He's calling foul on the floor.
He's got a foul on the floor.
I think I could have got with either one of those calls. All right. Listen, man, like, the days when the big man was like a real thing, you had Shaq, Dikembe, Olajuwon. Yeah, was the basketball game slower? Maybe. But, hey, it was a lot of fun to watch. And now it's just run down, jack up 3, run down, jack up 3. All right, hey, let's pass it in. Nope, I'm going to do a step back. Let me take a couple more steps back, jack up another 3.
Well, and so the NBA is kind of downfalling, but the WNBA is kind of ascending. The game's a little slower. People like the slower pace.
I know the older generations do it because it reminds them of when they played. That's out of my dad's mouth.
Yeah.
They like the women's game because it reminds them of when they played. But I don't know. The Caitlin Clark
Well,
I feel like as somebody who does, like, I make a living in marketing, somebody has dropped the ball in the WNBA on the marketing of Caitlin Clark with the WNBA and how these other players, I can understand there's some jealousy, but at some point you just got to get over it.
Well, so I didn't get to see the rise of LeBron. How did the league handle LeBron into the league?
Listen, me and LeBron are the same age. You'd wake up, if y'all are around 40 years old, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You would wake up, and the first thing you saw on ESPN was LeBron James. He's either rolling, just doing nothing. He ain't even playing. Rolling up to school in his Hummer. It's just, hey, a video of LeBron showing up to school. Got a tech cap foul called here. We'll hold off on that LeBron story real quick. I wasn't actually watching, but it looks like it's going to be a tech on Redwater, maybe.
Yeah, I think McLean got a little frustrated.
Actually, no, it looks like it's going to be on hooks.
Interesting.
But anyway, LeBron James around that time, I mean, the amount of hype, I cannot explain to you the amount of hype that was put on LeBron James.
Yeah.
And whenever the state of Ohio was not going to let him play in the playoffs, and he took it all the way to the Ohio State Supreme Court, if that's a thing, I don't know what it was, something like that. And that got overturned, and he shows back up to play with the squad. There was no bigger game, professional, anywhere in the world, that was more watched than that basketball game. I mean, it was, and then for him to live up to the hype.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, when they put him on the cover of ESPN, the magazine, and like all that stuff, dude, and dubbed him the king, he was in high school. He was in high school. I don't know if we're ever going to see that amount of hype. If Wemby didn't get that amount of hype coming into the NBA, I don't know if we'll ever see it. And the closest I can get to it would be Caitlin Clark. But she's coming out of college. I mean, they were following a high school kid around all day, just walking in and out of school, and that would be on ESPN.
And I don't even know that Wemby's really comparable just because he is foreign, and we didn't get to see him grow up.
That's true.
Every single game and every single thing like that.
I've met Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
And while it was a short amount of time, super nice guy. I just want to say he was really, really nice to my son. And he's nicknamed the Alien. And that sounds weird until you see him in person. And it is a perfectly fitting name. I don't know how this dude, how are you 7'7"? His hands, I'm not even joking, were like 3.5 times longer. Dude, it's unbelievable. He just looks like an alien. Like, looks like if you were going to form a basketball player in a lab on NBA 2K.
It looks like a Monstar off of
like
Space Jam.
this dude. But super relatable, super nice. Was really, really nice to my son. I have nothing nice thing to say about Victor. I will tell you this. Good point there by Jay Smith. I had the worst experience right after that. So we paid a bunch of money to go watch him play, okay? And I can't afford the super low seats. I mean, we didn't have great seats, but it was expensive. And so we go watch him play. 5 minutes before the game starts, he steps on a ball boy's ankle or foot, rolls his ankle, and doesn't play.
Brutal.
Luka didn't play. Kyrie didn't play. Wemby didn't play. Dude, when I tell you, I wouldn't even ask for my money back for anything. I almost wanted to walk down there and be like, hey, can y'all give me my money back?
That makes that first one. 6 seconds left in the third period. 52 at the line there. McLean throws it up.
I think they should have got a foul call right there. I think he should be at the line. If that hadn't been just a throw up right there, I think he'd probably be at the line right now. But that's your third quarter.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this from Red River Credit Union.
Sorry you're under the weather, Susie. Here are those loan docs.
Oh, thanks, James. I'm so glad we didn't have to delay this closing.
Tissue?
Thanks.
Secure and safe loan closings, or take care of just about any banking task. Experience the credit union difference. Anytime, anywhere. With RRCU's digital banking. Do you RRCU?
All right, we're back. Fourth quarter action. 69-42 is your score. Thank you to Red River Credit Union, doing sports the credit union way.
Also want to give a shout out to our scoreboard sponsor, Day One Game Day member, State Bank. Great guys over there.
Plenty of great sponsors.
It's been crazy the last 5.5 years, just kind of see the growth and, kind of, man, look at that shot. I like that shot right there. Shout out to Donovan Brown. Redwater TV graduate right there. Great shot. Cody Engstrom said, and he's right, Bryce Harper was on the cover of ESPN at 16 and got crazy hype too. Haven't seen it since him. I forgot about that, Cody. You're right. Man, I'd hate to be the guy that dubs somebody the king and he turns out to be a dud.
Yeah.
But anybody could see he was going to ball. But anyway, back to the game. Redwater's going to have a Steph Curry show up, hit some threes to win this one. But I would find things to work on here.
I want to shout out Cody Engstrom. He's come in and done some great things for the Redwater baseball program.
He has.
He'll be in his second year with the Dragons. Got him into the playoffs last year. A good group. We had Brody Johnson, who was incredible, and he was one of our Elite Series recipients of those cards.
And he threw like almost 2 games that were almost no hitters, right?
Yeah, he was incredible all year, and was kind of that final push that got him into the playoffs. And good first season for Coach Engstrom. Spent some time at Liberty Islo, spent some time at Arkansas High. Now running the program here at Redwater, and he's got a good program going for him.
I like Cody a lot.
Look forward to seeing what the Dragons do come baseball season.
It'll be nice to see. They'll come over to play Liberty Islo, which is a real easy setup for us over there. So they'll get a lot of exposure. Play their best game over there against the defending 4A state champions.
And him and Coach Fowler are good friends, but
hey, a rivalry is a rivalry.
He would love to do nothing more than to win.
Oh yeah, Coach Fowler ain't gonna let nobody beat him on play. You know what I mean? He ain't just gonna let you come in and win. And man, seeing in that Salina playoff series his mindset. Casey went to the rack, couldn't go, gets it blocked. Wheat couldn't get it to go. Kind of seeing and hearing his thought process on that playoff series. This guy should be coaching college baseball. Liberty Islo is extremely lucky that he graduated there and chose to stay there. Hey, Robert Cochran's watching. Coach Cochran.
Hey, we were shouting out Coach.
Yeah.
We were shouting him out earlier.
Man, the Winsboro girls, they can play some basketball.
My goodness.
He's got a program.
Absolutely.
Like I said, programs win. Gavin Carell to the rack, couldn't get it to go.
I would not be surprised if we see them face off against the Lady Hornets again in the playoffs.
I want to see them play in the Raider Dome again.
That was fun. For sure. And Coach Cochran done a great job.
Yeah, man, he's a great coach.
Talking about that big win against Falk earlier the year.
I do want to, since he's watching, I want to apologize to him. When they had that game, keep in mind, I'm not from Texarkana, Coach. I've only lived here just a handful of years. And I didn't know the amount of disrespect I showed you by not giving you your cred coming there. I didn't know. I apologize.
He's a Leopard through and through. They love them. I mean, that's one thing that the Leopards will do. Once you're a part of their family, they will treat you with nothing but respect and hold value to you. And that's what they did, and especially hosting them in that playoff game.
Dennis Gerber brings up a good point. This is the first year we could see 2 teams out of the same district. Good catch there, Doty.
Thank you.
Saving the computer. I can't afford to replace it.
It's an athlete move right there.
Yep. We could see 2 teams out of the same district in the state tournament. Big school, small school. I do like that move by the state of Texas. It did not make sense for there to be 1 state champion but have 2 state champions in football. So like this move makes a lot of sense. It's a financial move for the UIL. They'll get more money from the gate, and but I agree with it, and I'm glad they did it.
I will miss that we won't be at UT anymore. It'll all be at Dell Diamond.
Will it really? Oh man, I hate that.
But
I didn't get to go this last year. I hated it, man.
But nonetheless, talking to Coach Fincher of Pleasant Grove, if they're able to make it pretty far and get to that state semifinals, they could play in Norman, Oklahoma.
What?
For a state championship appearance.
Tell me how that works out.
So the way that it would work, they would face the winner of region, whatever it is that they would match up with, out in West Texas, and the closest neutral site location as far as a big stadium would
nice.
go.
Oh, he didn't finish.
Would be Norman,
man.
Oklahoma at OU Stadium.
I don't like that at all. I feel like that goes against everything we should be standing for. Timeout hooks. I don't like that at all. At all. But, hey, I'm going to tell you, I hate to break this to y'all, but maybe I shouldn't. But Pleasant Grove's coming out ranked number 1.
Yeah. They're stacked. I'd be surprised if they weren't. Between them and Salina,
they are.
Yeah, But them and Salina and the Canyon schools are always going to be really good.
Yeah.
But
I don't like this Norman situation.
Yeah, you'll have to talk with Coach Fincher more about it and get the exact details.
I know not to talk about it until it happens. I'll tell you one thing you ain't gonna have me do is jinx anything. Man, that's an Olajuwon move right there. I got it with the travel.
That would have been nasty.
I was like, that didn't look right, but it did look nice somehow, some way.
Well, but they're not doing state semifinals at the state location. That's the new thing.
Oh, they're just doing state championships.
They're only doing state championships there. So state semi. That's why the state semifinal.
Okay. Well, I'm not a fan of that. Glad you told me that. It's news to me.
And it'll obviously depend on who the teams are.
Good finish there.
But with us being on East Texas and the others being West Texas.
Just play them in Dallas. Norman, Oklahoma ain't halfway to nowhere.
Well, I think they're up in the Panhandle.
If they play in Norman, I'm not going. I'm letting y'all know. I'm not going just out of spite.
I'll go. I'll have a great
I know you will. Nice finish by Cooper Jackson. 7-point of the night. Another timeout here.
Another quick timeout. During this timeout, we'll shout out these game sponsors.
Acadiana.
Joe's.
I called him Jones.
Who?
Well,
Black Financial Group, Kinder Elite Academy, Kelly ME's Remax Preferred, and Exit 208 Trophies and Awards. Thank you to those game sponsors.
Somebody yelled Kobe from the stands. Oh, man. No, they didn't.
He is Kobe.
I'm wearing a headset. Somebody else. Oh, he is Kobe.
He is Kobe.
I have him down as Johnson. I don't do first names. All right. They came from the hook side, so I didn't know.
They knew what they were doing.
Man, I love small school basketball.
Oh, yeah. We've talked about it plenty over the years, but it can never be stressed enough how nice small school basketball is and how much everybody cares.
Yeah, you go to some of these bigger schools. They don't care. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, outside of the parents, nobody's there. Big time three-pointer. 5 points on the night for Hamilton. All 5 in the second half.
Done a great job stepping up for these guys. Yeah, from Carroll. Fabian going up for rebounds.
Gavin gets him steal.
We'll get a foul call. Straight Redwater ball. McClain gets it to Wheat. I'll drive inside.
Man, I like this dude's game. All right. I don't have a 24 on my roster.
I do not either. I think he even played in the JV game earlier.
That's not against the rules at all.
I could be wrong.
All right, well, number 24.
I'm probably wrong.
Transfers first points of the night. Look at him. First one's good. It really isn't against the rules in Arkansas or Louisiana. I don't think anybody's turning each other in out here. And I'm sure he didn't play.
They save all that for football.
Yeah. Hey, if you're going to hate on somebody, wait till football season. But you know what? As a state, that's how serious it is.
Oh, yeah. I spent the weekend with some family up in Tennessee and Ohio and explaining the importance of Texas football.
It's hard to explain to people who haven't experienced it. It's like they don't believe you. Like there's no what.
And like they understand, like, oh, Texas high school football is kind of like a thing, Friday Night Lights, whatever.
Yeah.
But then you show them the stadiums in Texas, and they're like, what in the world? This is insane. And like we had probably an hour-long discussion just about Texas high school football stadiums.
Got it to go.
Yeah, they had some like friends in Prosper, and talked about Prosper Stadium and getting to be there last year. That's a beautiful stadium that they've done well with, and it's one of the many beautiful ones. Melissa Allen, of course. And the list goes on, and even showing some around here. I mean, Texas High is big. PG with the new facility that they just built. It's high class, beautiful.
It's going to be interesting to see if they allow the transfer move where you can just transfer to any school, don't have to sit out, and it doesn't matter where you live.
That will.
In my opinion, that might ruin Texas high school football as we know it. And there may be some benefits down the road, and I can see benefits. Maybe, I don't know. I don't like it, but we'll see what happens. But that will. It's crazy in Texas. That's gonna become before. I don't know who votes on that, but somebody in Texas does. Not into government stuff, so you have to excuse me. I'm sure it's our Texas House or whatever. I don't know. I'm making stuff up.
Well, I think the guy that runs the UIL just stepped down this year. And so we'll see what that new leadership looks like.
That's your ball game, 48-86. Thanks for tuning in.
We appreciate it, everybody. Thank you to our game sponsors. Thank you for everybody for watching. We appreciate y'all. We'll catch you on the next stream.